To be a legend in the game, you have to take a club to new heights. You have to go where no one else has gone. Career Mode in 25 is the most forward-thinking in FC history. Real-life tactics and situations with live start points, player career with icons, and I'm delighted to introduce women's football to Career.
Yeah, thanks, Mia. Let's get into it. FC 25 marks a new era for both manager and player career. Players will be able to live out real-world stories from the biggest leagues in the world with live start points. This is the biggest update we've added to Career in years. In FC 25, you can experience the drama of any team's real-world season. Pick up from where a team or player has left off that week, and you'll have to deal with the related league standings, fixtures, injuries, and transfers. Or start from a special snapshot moment, a curated starting point based on a newsworthy situation at a specific club, be it a manager sacking, a big transfer, a team overperforming, and so on. We've also got loads of new updates across manager mode, driven by FC IQ, by way of team tactics and player roles. Player roles add a dimension to tactics beyond player positions and drive success more than ever in Career, on and off the pitch. Picking the right player roles is a key factor across player development, staffing, scouting, training and coaching, and it helps fuel and influence player and squad cohesion. Something our community has been asking for is an update to press conferences.
Just a couple of questions for you.
So we've used FCIQ to change how these work, to make them more dynamic. Reporters will ask questions that are specific to your tactical choices, your players and their roles. Your answers affect the updated morale system, so managers will have to find the right balance between critique and praise. We've also updated the Youth Academy, starting with expanding the list of countries that you can send youth scouts to. And once you've identified the next big thing, of course, you've got to develop their talent, which is why we've integrated Rush 5v5 matches into Youth Academy. By playing in Rush matches, managers can actively boost youth development over the course of 3-match tournaments. Win the final, earn the maximum boost, and your next rising star will be that much closer to achieving their first team dream. Watch as your youth squad players physically grow up over the years. We've also added a long-requested feature to Career gameplay, simulation settings. With it enabled, teams will play a more deliberate style of play, closer to what you'd see in a real-world football match. Taking it a step further, we've developed a dynamic sim setting that changes aspects of the AI's play from one game to the next. There's really exciting things happening with Player Career as well. Player Career with icons. Now, you can take existing icons and put them in any team of your choice and see them perform alongside today's players. We're incredibly excited about this because it unlocks so many new opportunities to evolve Career, and we'll have different sets of icons to choose from as the game progresses. In football, a good story is everything. In FC 25, we've made it so that players will have more flexibility in setting up their story of their player career. Storylines have expanded to the classic rags to riches story, or following in the footsteps of your parents, or coming back from a career-threatening injury. The story you select will have an impact on and off the pitch, from generating reactions on social media to influencing gameplay attributes and playstyles. Furthering our commitment to representing women's football within FC, in FC 25, we're introducing the world's top 5 women's leagues into both manager and player career. In manager career, managers will be able to move freely between managing men's and women's teams, and in player career, they can play for any of these top clubs. And finally, across both modes, we've designed a new visual system that has a slicker and more simple UI, with a new suggested task list that helps players with their next important decision. And of course, we've upped social media in FC 25. Playthroughs are now powered by partnerships with some of the biggest news outlets in football, like Fabrizio Romano, who will be keeping you up to date with all the latest transfer information. Play well, and the fans will wonder if you deserve a statue. Play not so great, and well, they'll let you know. And that's everything new to Career in FC 25.
Welcome back to the world's game. Now, what will you do for the club?
PlayStation